It's good news, Filipina. TCRJ, 8:10 a.m. We're live, folks, all over capital cities of the Philippines, and also seen and heard worldwide with our OFWs, ating mga unsung heroes. Mabuhay po kayo, mga kapatid, no? And thanks be to God, this is our 7th year anniversary of Good News Filipinas. Welcome, welcome, Dr. Gil Vicente. Mabuhay po kayo.
Good morning. Hi. We will be, good morning, everybody. Have a Sunday evening, morning, and noon. Probably most of you are having their lunch, and hopefully we can inspire you with our messages. We can inspire you with our news. And so the news that arrived to us with 2 Filipinos dying in the quake in the of the Turkish earthquake. So that's bad news, but hopefully this will be good for us to help the Turkish people. Pero merong di bang nabuhay na isa, nakuha sa rubbles eh.
Wow, yan ang magandang balita, Dr.
yung news niya.
Ating kababayan, oo.
Yeah. So I have lot of friends, which I have been communicating, and they said they're safe, so good enough, and hopefully this problem they can smoothly recover. Okay, so the Turkish people are very nice people. I've been to Dubai, and during our World Congress, I've met a lot of Turkish people. Okay, so they actually won during our convention. Turkey is a candidate for the next World Congress in 2026. So they won overwhelmingly. Okay, so kaya very hospitable sila during that time, and they really made sure that they will win, and indeed they won. But too bad this happened, but I hope they will recover soon. They will recover soon. Turkish people are a lot of them are really very aggressive, very efficient, and indeed this kind of project will be definitely go a long way. So Francis,
Yes,
so that's something we have to pray for. Okay? We have to pray for, especially for those Turkish people who suffered. Not just Turkey, Syria has also been part of this very, very horrendous and shocking news. Okay? So hopefully we pray that it does not happen here in the Philippines. Masyado pwede.
Sana hindi na. Spare tayo ng Panginoon. Thank you, Dr. for that reminder.
There have been several things that have happened here. So wala pa namang ganung kalakas na earthquake that came that devastated the devastated city here in Metro Manila. So hopefully none, no? So hopefully wala. Kasi,
yes, no.
Nasa sentro dito, large part of population is here, a large part of our economy is here, so wala sanang mangyari dito. No? So we will continue to pray for our protection. Okay, so and we know God has protected us always and ever.
Amen. So, wonderful. Yes. Wonderful reminder, Doc Hill. Doc Hill, ang ganda na ating programa ngayon, yung ating pagtatalakayan, no? Live out love, no? Kasi ito yung sa mundo, ito yung love month, no? Sa mundo, no? And indeed, love is not only for 1 month, it's for every day, every moment of our lives, no? Because we are reminded, di ba, Doc, na ang Diyos ay pag-ibig, di ba po, Doc Hill? So, ito naman atin, we will discuss this program on living out love, no? on how ushering in the medical tourism sa ating bansa, no? Doc Phil, na nakikita natin na mga doktor na katulad po ninyo na dedicated sa ating mga pasyente, no? Mga Filipino patients and also the foreigners who come to the Philippines to avail of your programs on health, no, Doc Phil, no? Na importante po rin ito, no? Ang turismo, especially on medical tourism. Kaya sabi niya, did you know that the Philippines is a recipient of 80,000 to 25,000 medical tourists annually? Yun ang ating pagtatalakayan ngayon, Doc Phil, no? Yun yung impact ang medical tourismo sa ating bansa, no? Doc Phil.
Yeah. So yeah, tama ka, no? Pero palagi ko, this needs to be expounded and proclaimed to the rest of the world na magaling ang mga Pilipino dito. Tsaka yung and let them know na halos pareho tayo, no? So, the medical tourism here in the Philippines should have a breakthrough. Dapat mas mabilis, mas malakas ang impact. And why do we say so? Kasi talaga, this will really help our economy. And no less than BBM, our president, in a headline sa Philippine Star, sabi niya, we will expound on tourism. Tourism, Pero siyempre, yun ang nauuna, So tourism. So tourism here in the Philippines, we will definitely deliver. We will market the Philippines the best way we can. And I think it has already started. We have, of course, the number one marketing strategy natin. Is yung ating mga beauty queens. Okay? So we have been winning left and right all of those big international beauty competition, Miss World, Miss Universe, and Miss International, and also marami pang iba, marami ngayon eh. And the Filipinas has been winning in almost all, in almost all of these beauty pageants. So definitely the Filipina is a beautiful creature, a beautiful creation of God. And because of this, we will be able to recover whatever we have had in the past. We recover from the pandemic. We recover from all of these things that have been we have suffered. So of course, part of the tourism also is these things like lumabas na ngayon yung the food, di ba? So a lot of people like Vietnamese food, Thai food, and Malaysian food. Pero hindi pa nila na-realize yung delicious and nutritious Filipino food. Pero ngayon, lumabas na yan, the adobo has been part of that top 20 dishes in the world. And also they listed the other Filipino dishes, and it was ranked by another organization as in the top of the 20s or 50s. Okay? So dalawa yung pumasok dun sa ano na yung category na yun. And indeed, we are proud. Kasi sabi nila, siyempre, the way to make them feel happy is to their stomach. Kaya dapat pakainin natin sila ng pakainin. And indeed, we know that we have been adjusted as the happiest people in the world. Okay? Sabi ko na dati yan, diba? We are the happiest people in the world. In spite of these calamities, in spite of this poor economy, so we're still the happiest people in the world. And that will be proven always when there is a calamity. Okay? So this was expounded or shown to many when Haiyan devastated Leyte. Okay? So and then Samar and Leyte, and indeed there was really a not a sad face to face the world, but a happy face, smiling face. You know, sinalanta ka na, nakasmile ka pa. And that's the trait of the Filipino, happy. Maski na tuyo ang kinakain, happy pa rin sila. Maski na ano yung kinakain, happy pa rin sila. And we have to prove that also. We have been very helpful to our foreigners, you know, kasi foreigners ang magiging ano natin dito eh. And balikbayan, ano, dito sa ating pupunta dito, no. So I have just known that somebody from Las Vegas is coming here because they wanted to have all of them treated here in the Philippines, no? So ayaw nila sa US, gusto nila dito. Siyempre, why? Why, ano? So, and why? Number one, pinaka ano kasi cost effective. By cost effective means mura dito, mura, no? So it's comparable to Thailand, it's comparable to Malaysia, it's comparable to the rest of the Southeast Asian nation, no? So kaya nga gano'n, kailangan natin talagang pakita yung talagang kagalingan ng mga Pilipino, no? So, and also talagang murang-mura talaga dito. So that's, I think, it's cost effective. Instead of going to the States, going to the first world country like the European countries here, which usually mahal talaga ng mahal na mahal dyan, no? Napakamahal dyan. Pero dito, murang-mura. Okay, tsaka, they can avail of their insurance, yeah, which they buy, their place, tapos pag dito nila gagawin. So, it's compared to, kunya sa States, wherein one procedure would be about $1,000. Dito, pwedeng half the price. And nakukuha naman natin ng half the price and still very profitable for all of us, no? Minsan murang-mura. So they come over kasi sa kanila, no, kunyari yung pang ano lang, pang consultation lang, they pay as much as $150. Eh dito, tayo dito 500 pesos, which is equivalent to ilan yun, no? $10 lang, no? Almost more or less $12. So murang-mura definitely. And it's really cost-effective to be here in the Philippines, to be part of to have medical services here in the Philippines as well. So, very good. That's number one. That's number one. Pero siyempre, ang number two na nakikita ko dyan, ano, so, is really, the doctors are good. They're trained abroad. Okay? Trained abroad. Okay? So, they know the intricacies of and the technologies around the world, and most of our hospitals are acquiring this technology, and then because of this we are at par with them. And so St. Luke's, Asian, Makati Medical, the Medical City, and also in Cebu we also have outstanding hospitals there which are JCIA accredited. JCIA means is accredited by the American Society Medical Community, and also we are also being also accredited by the European Community as well, no? So some of our hospitals are really having this great important things that we will be able to accomplish in due time. Okay, so yun, meron tayong of course marami tayong mga malalaman natin. We have been displaying a lot of things already in the world, you know? So our nurses, although too bad nawawala yung nurses natin dito, pero the things, the leadership and the generosity, the hospitality of the Filipino nurses all around the world, you know, are there. They are marketing the Philippine community, okay, as one of the best in the world. Okay, so indeed, this is something to engage in, and then of course, definitely to be proud of. Okay, so why are you supposed to or go to the Philippines. There's a lot of vacation places, resort. We have 7,000, more than 7,000 um, islands. And these islands, as yours, madaming gaganda ng mga white beaches. Okay? And also down there, we have a lot of diverse uh, fishes, no? Dami-daming fish natin, dami-dami nating corals to be proud of. You know? And Tubataha Reef is one. Also, when you go to Apple Reef, this is a sanctuary. Of course, Boracay, doon sa malayo-layo na, no? Maganda pa rin ang nandyan. Ano? So still, Boracay has been adjusted as the number one beach in the world. So if you go to, and also a lot of places there, El Nido, Bohol, Camiguin. Okay? So marami tayong pwedeng banggitin dito sa Pilipinas na napakagaganda. And of course, because of this, if you come over for medical tourism, for medicine, for medical services, we will be able to offer you some high sidelines. Yung sideline, pwedeng magpagamot kayo dito, tapos magpagaling kayo dito sa isang evento, tapos definitely the services will be there, and then you can come back for follow-up. Kasi pagka inoperahan ka, usually hindi ka naman basta-basta nakaka-uwi. So we let you stay here for some time. Okay? Pero kung ano naman, depende sa procedure, pwede na kagad umalis. You know? Pero what I mean is that instead of flying back, why not enjoy the vacation places here in the Philippines? There's a lot, and the tourism industry here should flourish because of these things. Okay? So, and we have lots to offer. Each area has a lot to offer. Dito lang sa Manila, marami na rin dyan natin pwedeng puntaan. And on the Dolomite Beach in Manila Bay, one of those things. Intramuros, pwede natin pagmayabang yan, ano, as being a historical place. And also a lot of things here in Manila. Pero pag lumabas ka ng Manila, definitely there will be more. So this is how we can enjoy our stay here. Aside from going to other places, the medical tourism will be expounded, will be made higher in a greater heights because of this. And we have a lot of alternative treatments available for you. Kasi, di ba, marami rin tayong dito. It's a combination of the East-West technique. Okay? The Western medical way of treatment, the medical approach does not necessarily answer your problem, does not necessarily treat you. Okay? So the better one is the combination, or the Eastern and the Western combination. And this East and West combination will definitely be the one which we can definitely can use to promote medical tourism here in the Philippines. There are alternative ways to do to be treated, and this is one of the things that we have to know. Tsaka dito, Francis, ang bilis no? Hindi katulad sa States, hindi katulad sa Europe. Pupunta ka pa sa medical practitioner. So, tapos yan, yung medical practitioner, pababalikin ka pa, tapos hindi pa sila sigurado, tapos pababalik-balik hanggang finally will be referred to a specialist. Dito pwede ka nang dumiretso sa isang specialist. So mabilis ang treatment. In a shorter period of time, yours will be made, treated, diagnosed, and treated fairly well. This ang procedure natin dito. Tsaka medyo maganda talaga yung proseso, and then I think there's some kind of restrictions needed as well, pero I think to be in the Philippines is something to be proud of because of this system, no? So medyo mabilis talaga tayo, nakikita agad tayo ng mga specialista, even the best specialist in town can see you just at the very first instance. Okay, so
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, before we get into the questions that came in, no, from different, I believe this is from different parts of not only the Philippines, no. Um, I would like to greet my sister-in-law who's here now with her husband from Norway, si Sigi and Daisy Miel.
Hi, Daisy.
Doc, remember them? Yeah, I wanted you to meet them. Ito po
Sure.
ay isang I think he's a scientist that takes care of the sea. Yung mga issues on the sea, no, on underwater and all that, no. And he's here now with the wife. And also kakalabas lang ng isang kapatid niya galing England. So tama po kayo, no? Ang mga balikbayan natin at saka mga turista, they come over here for a very special, you know, important things to do that they cannot do in their nation, like let's say medical treatments, you know. Kaya itong question, Doc, na dumating, no, sa atin, ano, what are the common treatment procedures done in the Philippines? Bakit hinahanap-hanap ng mga foreigners and even our expats? They come back to the Philippines for such a treatment, medical treatment. So,
Palagay ko ang isang pinaka-popular dito yung rhinoplasty, pagpaganda ng muka, no? Rhinoplasty, no? So isa yan, ano, marami pumupunta dito, bumabalik dito, lalo na yung mga nakaipon na galing sa ibang bansa, bumabalik dito for beautification of the face. Kasi siyempre, the enhancement of the face is very vital for each and every one of us. So yun ang ano nila, no? So rhinoplasty, we have the best the rhinoplasty surgeons, rhinoplastic surgeons here in the Philippines, and because of this, we will be able to market them very well, no? So, and I think it is a high time. Okay, marami na naman bumabalik dito, pero yung mga ibang mga bansa, no, na hindi na mga banyaga ay dapat mas talagang maramdaman nila, maganda nila, no? So, yung galing ng Pilipino with regards to the beautification of the face, you know. Likewise, here, no, we are able sa aking specialty, ear, nose, and throat, head and neck. No, we do a lot of thyroid surgery. We do a lot of nasal surgery, polyps. We do a lot of mandibular reconstruction as well, no? So kaya maraming pwede natin gawin. Ear, medyo mura pa, siyempre, definitely, no, sa mga ear surgeries and head and neck surgeries, no, mga parotid gland, tatanggalin natin yan, ano. And we are definitely at par with the best of the world, no? We can offer them the best medical services. Kasi nandito naman din yung mga technologies, especially in the big hospitals here in Manila. So kailangan talaga natin malaman nila na you are in a safe place, you are in the best specialist here, and you will be able to be treated quite well because of this advantage. So a lot of specialists are trained abroad, have not like also marami rin ditong hindi na train abroad, pero dito mismo sa aming hospitals magagaling na maski na hindi sila na-train abroad. Kasi yung transfer of knowledge, transfer of technology, transfer of all of this creativity of the Filipino people, nandun yung creativity of the Filipino people always. And of course, this is not one thing in the medical profession. Maraming magagaling talaga, maraming creative. In spite, maski na wala tayo yung mga technologies na ganyan. Sometimes kasi na-overdo ng mga technology, ng mga akala natin, yung newer advances natin dito, medyo advantage ng ibang bansa. No, we still can do it the better way. Okay, so and we just have to experience it. We just have to know what this is, and we will be able to deliver. So that's the medical tourism, the Filipino way. Okay? So we have to go and make this Filipino doctors proud as ever, and we were able to give the best treatment the best diagnostic way to our foreign visitors. Okay? And of course, and because of this, we will be able to make a good marketing strategy, a good marketing um, way of approach to make really, okay, the Filipino prouder than before. Okay? So, but,
Yeah.
uh,
Yes, Doc. Doc, may follow-up question po rito, Doc Hill. Hello, Doc Hill?
yap. Okay.
Yeah. May magandang follow-up question po rito, no? What's the difference na po, Doc, ng ating ino-offer, no? That are acceptable methods or standards in pre-admission processes, no? For medical tourists, Doc.
Can you repeat the question? Parang, ano?
Okay. Yung difference daw ng binibigay natin na offer, no, dito sa Pilipinas, no, that are accepted methods of standards in pre-admission process, no, for medical tourists. Itong mga pumupunta dito sa ating bansa, no.
Hindi, sabi ko nga,
I think this goes down to the requirements needed, or the procedures and all that, etc.
we have offered our foreign visitors, no, a lot of good uh, things, no, to be offered to them, lalo na yung orthopedic, no, medyo marami rin dyan, may mga problem dyan, ano. There's no basic difference, no, kasi pero baka we are much better pa because we have isa ko nakikitang advantage natin because we speak in the English language, no? We're good at the English. I think that's a big advantage. So the fact that you are dealing with English speaking delegate of foreigners, and we can speak the language fairly well. Hindi lang yung konti, no, konti kasi sa ibang ating mga neighbors, hindi talaga sila proficient sa English language. So tayo talagang we can talk fairly well, and then we can deliver. Good communication is a very important thing in this way, no? So minsan nami-misinterpret ka pag hindi ka talaga magaling magsalita. So minsan iba yung language, but if you talk in English, so kuhang-kuha mo kagad ang kanilang ano, and pwede ka nang gumawa ng ways, hindi yung mag-iisip ka pa kung paano mo sasabihin yung term na to. So tumatagal. Hindi ka tayo able to talk in English. Diretso tayo. Ito yung sakit mo. Pak. Ganito ang gagawin natin. Pak. So that's a very important thing to do when you talk to a Filipino, to a foreigner. Gusto nila straight to the point. Kaya yung iba medyo paikot-ikot. So merong ibang ganun to. Kasi they do not understand the language. And there can be misinterpretations. Minsan gumagamit pa sila ng ano. Although yung mga Chinese, talagang Japanese, gumagamit talaga sila ng translator. And buti nga yan, may translation na tayo ngayon. May na apps no? sa ating mga cellphone. No? So makakatulong talaga yun. Pero siyempre, it's better if you can talk to somebody clear English, and because of this we will able to deliver a better communication. We are skilled in communications, so and I think this is very important. Ako kunyari, since tayo in particular ako, I love making my patients laugh or smile. So meron ako mga jokes, so and since we can deliver our jokes translated to English tsaka in a fairly good way, so kaya napapatawa ko yung mga pasyente ko, so kaya okay, kasi pag ikaw hindi ka masyadong sa communication skill, minsan di mo sila mapapatawa eh, no? So, pero pag tayo mga, I think that's one advantage, you know, because we know how to make them laugh. We know, siyempre, as always, laughter is the best medicine. So, parati, you know, so we have to accomplish that. That's the message. Laughter is, siyempre, laughter promotes positivity, promotes positive thinking. No? So I think, and of course, when you have positive thinking, nandun yung prayers, accompanied by prayers, and of course, this approach, this factor, okay, this factor with the spiritual impact will always be part of the healing process. No? So kaya I usually start my day. Happy Healing Day to all. No? Happy Healing Day to all. So kaya ganun ang aking mga ano natin. And also with, I hope you have you will be healed. No? So and God bless you always. Happy Healing Day to all of you. The message is clear. Yeah.
Happy Healing Day, wonderful, Doc. You know, and you put them at ease. You know, when you're able to speak the language, the common language that is done worldwide, which is English. You communicate well, and you're able to put them at ease, Doctor. No, kasi nawawala yung tension nila, no? Pag nandito sila sa ibang bansa. And then you give them wonderful jokes that they will always remember when they go back to their country. Doc,
Yeah.
di ba? Oo.
Kaya,
Yes.
kunyari, ang joke ko na ano, ay hindi, mahirap pagka, ano, no? Yung joke ko talaga, yung pag nagjo-joke ako, sabi ko, I'm Gil Vicente, no? So you should remember always my name, no? Because when I go to the US, they call me Gil, Gil. When I go to Europe, they call me Jill. Okay? But at home, the Philippines call me Hill. But at our house, they call me Kuya Hell. Kuya Hell. Apologies to our kasambahay who are coming from the provinces. Pero it has been a joke na gusto kong parate. So, and then one of my icebreaker pag ako I encounter patients. So always, I think an icebreaker should always be part and parcel of your treatment. Laughter should always be there to accomplish something which will be able to deliver the goods, deliver the healing process. Okay, and I think this laughter being the best medicine should always be part of our things that we should do. Okay, good.
I agree, Doc. I agree 100% with you. Totoo po yan, Dr. Yan. Doc, ang ganda rin ng tanong dito ng isang nagpadala sa atin. Sabi niya, what are the push and the pull motivators, no, in medical tourism? The pull and the push motivators. Opo.
What does that mean? Possibly the pull and the push. Yeah, possibly number one, the push. We need encouragement from the government. Of course, it has started. That is one of the push. We need to be pushed further. We need to establish something which will be able to make us move a faster pace. They should encourage, katulad niya ngayon, dumating, hindi yung program mo, no? Yung cancer program na meron tayong 500 million na binigay ang cancer program. No? And the UPPGH has been given, groomed to be the cancer center in the Philippines. Just like Jose Reyes Memorial Medical Center under the Department of Health is also designated to be a cancer center. So these two will be able to help each and every one of our Filipinos. So we need that push. We need that things that will be accomplishing to help also the Filipino people. Okay, not just the kasi tapos the more they see that there are a lot of good things here in the Philippines, syempre nakikita nila. So we have to maintain the 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 great things which are here in the Philippines, making the Filipinos maintain that position as the happiest people in the world. We should actually deliver also the goods to them. All of these are Filipino people who are indigent, especially those in the lower rank of our society. We need to also deliver these goods. So this will be one of our way of really determining or helping our poor people, yung ginawa ngayon. So need for some government push, need for government help, need for government assistance. Okay, so the pools, siguro we need to establish a program for our medical tourism. So nagawa na yun pero still it should be maintained, We will be, ayoko pang sabihin kung ano yung plano ko, pero we're in the soon we will be doing a lot of things for this Filipino tourism. And nagsimula na, doon na namin sasabihin nagawa na at saka na-deliver na namin, doon na talaga biglang gagawin lahat. So definitely this will not just be a pull, this will not just be a push, but to raise the roof. Raise the roof.
Yes. Yeah.
So it will definitely be something to look forward to. We shall raise the roof.
Agreed, Doc. Doc, thank you for those beautiful, not only insights, but, motivational statements, related to our medical tourism program sa ating bansa, and how you're able to do it, as a practicing specialist, doctor, and you've been abroad so many times, being invited as a Filipino representing our nation as a delegate all over the world, Doc, And so we're happy to have you with us always, Dr. Hill Vicente, for being such an inspiration sa ating mga Filipino, mga future Filipino doctors are taking up different medical specialization, Doc? Tapos, Doc, mayroon pang isang tanong, before we, ano daw yung role, ng, ano ba ang role or interested daw dun sa, ano ba importansya ng research, related to medical tourism programs in the Philippines?
Definitely, that's very important, yung research, yan ang kanila nagawa, very important aspect na kailangan nating gamitin. Kasi binibigyan ng pansin talaga nila, our education, bumabagsak yung mga universities natin and one of sa ranking, so in fact UP is not anymore number 1 sa ranking, it's like Ateneo taken over the first, so because parang walang masyadong tulong with regards to research. So we need to encourage our Filipino doctors, Filipino researchers to look into this, how we will be able to give a research strategy para matulungan natin ang mga researchers para mas umangat. I hope our Vice President Sara Duterte, who is now in charge of the Department of Education, and also with regards to the higher education learning. So dapat talaga magbigay tayo ng importansya sa ating mga research, no? So because it's only through research that we were able to make known our status here in the Philippines, and also marami tayong creative mind dito, no? Maraming creative mind. Siyempre, and also creative writers. Importante, meron tayong scientific writers din to bring this message to the rest of the world. Kaya, alam mo, kung matitignan natin, the way we talk, the way we deliver, the way we communicate are at par with the rest of the world. And we should also be able to, and also the way we research, we're also at par with the rest of the world. No? Minsan, mas magaling pa nga tayo talaga. And, of course, pero minsan, walang tulong eh. No? So, we need the research assistance. We need more research in the things we do. So we should always, lahat ng mga residente ko, sabi ko sila, basta merong kayong gumagawa, always think of research, because research will always be the better part of it. So this will make you greater, this will bring you to greater heights, and this will always be a way to go up. Kaya tayo medyo dapat talaga tumaas uli ang education natin. I think with the Sara Duterte there at the helm, I think this will be a long way to go, no? So we have to be there, okay? And we have to accomplish this soon. Okay? So
yes, thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, Doctor, for your wonderful insights and inspirational talk, on what the importance and impact of our nation's Philippine medical tourism, no? And ano ang dapat gawin ng ating gobyerno in relation to this, no? And tying up with the private sector at the same time, no? And doctors like you, Dr. Gil Vicente, whose heartbeat is for the people, and also the heartbeat to get well, no? The wellness, the care, the loving care, the tender loving care of the Filipino physician and nurses to different people in the world, no? Thank you very much, Doc Gil Vicente. Mabuhay po kayo. And Doc, would you want to add a 1 minute, inspiration to our listeners?
Yeah. Okay. So we look forward to a better life, and of course, tourism is important here in the Philippines. Tourism is important in the world. But we wanted to promote a medical part of tourism. And because of this, we wanted to make sure that the Filipino doctors are at par or even better than the other parts of the world. And because of this, we will move forward. We will do something else. We will make things happen to make this medical tourism industry at a higher heights. So greater heights. I told you, it's not just the pulling and the pushing, it's raising the roof, raising the standards of here in the Philippines. And of course, this is part of the things that we want to promote. Okay, the Filipino as the happiest people in the world. The Filipino as a very approachable, hospitable, okay? And of course, beautiful Filipinas in the world. Okay, so this is, I think, a very important step towards making this place called the Philippines always a better place to visit and to be treated as well. Okay, thank you very much. It's wonderful.
God bless you all and continue the good work that you have started. God bless you. Lord will bless you and keep you well. Salamat po. And we're now in our editorial. Live out love. One that, gives others, the place of honor, respect, and listening and speaking to strengthen and encourage all others. Importante po yan. Ito po yung reminder sa atin ng ating Panginoon na to love one another as He has loved us, and to remember the two great commandments, love God above all and love your neighbor as yourself. And so by the power of the Spirit of God, it takes every thought, word, and deed captive and obedient. This is found in the 2 Corinthians 10:5, to fulfill the law of Christ, by bearing one another's burden, of those that we meet. This is found in Galatians 6:2. Importante po ito na malaman natin ang pagmamahal ng Diyos, that has no boundary, it's everlasting love. And so, do you experience, your connection with God? Live out the love of God. This is His compassionate and mercies that never end. And so, folks, this is Good News Filipinas. Don't just educate, encourage. Don't just change, transform. Don't just relate, advocate life. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. God bless you all. Shalom. See you next week. God bless you.
Jesus saves! Jesus saves! Jesus saves! Jesus saves! Jesus saves! Jesus saves! Jesus saves!
The views and comments of the hosts and guests are not necessarily those of the station.